We have 52 random Microstars in this small package, so let's unbox it, crack it open and see which football players we get. Very well packaged, lots of layers of protective material. All individually wrapped, very nice from the fellow collector and seller. So let's crack in. First one. It's Italian Vieri, red base, Christian Vieri, famous Italian striker from the 1990s. Remember when he was the most paid player in the world? I think he was on 120 grand in the 90s. Pounds, that is. Crack on, I can tell you this is. It's Newcastle. Red base, Jonathan Woodgate. That's a good likeness, you can see that through the packaging. The centre back, Jonathan Woodgate there, let's pop him up the top. Vieri, Woodgate is third. It is Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard in probably an early 2000s England away kit. Stats on another red base. These are well packaged Microstars. You know, these figures are probably best part of 20 years old. Mcbride, England home shirt. Have a look at the date, yeah, 2004. So what's that? 17 years since its release. Some of these, I'd say, are fairly rare. One is very well packaged. It's a goalkeeper. We always like goalkeepers, and we have Neil Sullivan, Tottenham goalkeeper, 2001. That's a 20-year-old figure. We have Wayne Rooney, the iconic England shirt from 2006. Nice Rooney likeness there. All red bases so far. I think we're going to have a completely random mixture. But so far just red bases, but definitely a random mixture of players. Some of them not that memorable, and some of them legendary. Next, Rino Gattuso, Italy shirt from 2004. Had a lot of hair back then. Feisty midfielder in the red base. Here's how I can tell who this next one is. It's one of the greatest of all time, Ronaldinho, red base, Brazil shirt, the iconic Brazil shirt, 2006 on this one. Another red base. Let's carry on. So well wrapped, really well looked after figures, considering the age of some of these Microstars. What's this? It's William Gallas in a France home shirt. 2003. Great defender back in the day, William Gallas, Arsenal, Chelsea, France national team. Talking of great French players. Patrick Vieira, red base, which is a bit discoloured, but that's a good figure. Nice to get Paddy Vieira. 2003. We nearly completed the top row of the stand with all red bases so far. Got a feeling the way these have been packaged, all the red bases are together and any other bases maybe elsewhere in the packaging. See a Fulham player here, let's have a look. Brian Mcbride, legendary American forward. Brian Mcbride. A bit of a blast from the past, that one, 2004. You forget that Fulham had a great contingent of American players. Mcbride, Bocanegra, Clint Dempsey. Oh, this one looks familiar. Very familiar. If it isn't the GOAT, Lionel Messi, Argentina away shirt. That's a nice figure. Tell it's Leo straight away. Nice away shirt figure there. 2006. He completes the top row of the stand, and on we go. Looks like an England shirt. Sol Campbell. Fantastic. Somewhat underrated defender. Fantastic for England. He's got a lot of goals for England that were disallowed. Super defender back in the day. That's a red base figure from 2004. What's we got here? Pop this one out. You can see it's not a red base, so it'll be our first base of a different colour. It's incredibly well wrapped. It's Celtic, and it is Mcbride. Mcbride from Celtic. It's a white base, so rarer than a red base from 2004. Nice figure there. Let's put him in the white section to suit the white base. What we got here? Gosh, this is well wrapped. Superb wrapping. I mentioned before, but I can see we've got a bit of a legend figure here. Once we get it off, Luis Figo, and look at the likeness on that. Fantastic likeness. Looks like a Portugal away shirt. Well, top of his game. Luis Figo in 2006. Look at that likeness. Look, just a comment on that likeness. That's a good 10 out of 10, isn't it? Luis Figo. A white base. Second white base. What we got next? It's going to be a blue base. It's an England shirt. It's Joe Cole. Great player for England. Best part 20 years ago now for Joe Cole. You can see that figure's from 2004. Nice blue base figure. Let's pop in there. In the blue section. That's a nice quirk that the stand colours so far match the base colours we've got from these random Microstar football figures. Another blue base. It's an Arsenal one, I can see that. It's the legend that is. Colo Toure. Made his name at Arsenal. It is 2004. Lovely figure to get that. Arsenal legend. So the next red base. It's an England shirt. Arms out wide, making it hard to unwrap. But it's Frankie Lampard. Another England legend there. Look at that likeness, that's a good likeness. You can tell that's Frank Lampard. It's a great Microstar from that team. Golden generation of England, 2004. Should have done better than it did, given the talent it had on offer. On red bases, orange and white shirt. Holland, the Netherlands. Mark van Bommel, remember him? All-action midfielder. An away shirt for the Netherlands. 2006. Nice figure. Let's go on with the red bases. Who will be the next random figure? What's the topical one? See the Man U shirt? It is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Current Man United manager at time of recording. Depending on when you're watching this, he may not be. He's not doing that well. He's much better as a super sub player than he's proved so far as a manager. One for the Mank fans. Nice figure. Next one. White base. Oh, I'm liking the look of this figure. 10 JJ Kocha. That's a lovely figure. Bolton Wanderers. One of the absolute ballers. From about 20 years ago, like 2004, JJ Kocha. Lovely figure. Probably Bolton's best ever player in modern times. Pop him and his white base, which is his all white Bolton kit. That's what we got left here. Got about 4 left in this part of the packaging. So looks like the packaging is split into 2 parts. Gives me a good idea. What have we got here? Dado Perso. Blue base. Remember him, Croatia home kit. I remember him very well. Excellent striker. Dado Perso, remember he played for Rangers as well and had some great games as an international player. It's a nice figure. 2006. Crack on. 3 more to go in this section. White base. Is it? It's like an England shirt. That's Jermaine Genius. Number 22 for England. Genius 2004, looks like him. Now a pundit on UK television. And probably a substitute mainly for England. Nice figure to get. 2 more. First half, I already know I like this figure, I like my goalkeepers. It's Petr Cech blue base, Chelsea shirt, with the head protection there. Bit of a different figure because of the head protection. Always nice to get a goalkeeper. And you see that's a soccer star, so that's the first soccer star. All the rest are Microstars with their numbers on the bottom. That's a soccer star from 2012, Petr Cech, very nice figure to get. Blue base. The soccer star base is a bit wider, so they don't fit in the Microstars casing. The Microstar stands so well. You can squeeze them in. Okay, last one of this section. Here we got blue base. Ryan Giggs, Manchester United legend. See, that's back to Microstars, 2006. There you go, good likeness on that. Pop him down there, and I think we'll call this part 1 of 2, because we have the other side of the box to open for part 2 of the video. So hopefully you can see that link on the left and join us for part 2 of this random Microstar unboxing. Thank you and goodbye.